Right on. We're going to go right on. Guys, we're going to go hot tonight. We're a little bit late. I apologize. Wanted to make sure everybody was on the stream tonight on the panel. Welcome to the Crypto Navigator Show. I'm your host, Alan. Tonight we got on the panel, we got K Hud, we got Diamond Hands, we got DJ Jazzy Sean, XRP, 68J coming in live for you guys tonight. Thank you for coming on tonight, 68J. Nina Blossom in the house. Girl, been a minute.
Yo.
We really appreciate you coming on tonight. Break up the
Hi,
monotony of
everyone.
males in the space. And thanks to the chat, I see the chat lining up. I see CKJ in the house. What up, CKJ?
What up?
Silver Days in the house. Always
TKJ.
supporting
What's
the
up?
crew. Alex
That's my
G
brother.
in the
That's
house.
my brother.
Silver. Big watch dude.
Yes.
We got lots to talk about, guys. I mean, tonight could be the night. We could be getting the announcement that the SEC has got no more bullets in their gun. They got nothing else to stand on.
Marvin.
Their own co-conspirator in the SEC has come against him and literally said they failed us, the
Yep.
American people. So I think they should do their due justice and do it. But hey, you never know. He may get this tomorrow, but something's going to happen, guys. What are you guys feeling about this? You think we're going to get something tonight? What's your feeling on where it's going to go?
First of all, let me say what's up to all the families out there.
Yes.
Crypto for Life, Chicago Coin, everybody through Alan, and a special shouts out to my boy CKJ, my brother. I'm good.
Right on.
Yeah.
Appreciate the chat. I can't get to you guys all tonight. There's so many of the chats flying. I appreciate everybody. Shout out to you, K Hud. I see you. Thank you for being on the panel tonight as well. I didn't say K Hud. I don't know why. Silver Days, Diamond Hands is here in the panel with us. Big watch, dude. We got Marvin Davis in the house.
Yes.
Mizzy, thank you for coming in. I seen you last week as well. Anybody else I missed? Frozen, I think I got you there, man. 11, I see you as well. XRP cult member, big watch dude in the house. And anybody else I missed? OSW, appreciate I saw you hard. Guys, my vision is kind of going bad. So unfortunately, I may be squinting a little bit tonight. It is what it is. It's part of getting old.
Okay.
Hey, Alan, Alan, I normally don't ask this, on live chats, but I hope you don't mind me doing my drugs, man. My coffee crack. If I'm okay with my coffee crack.
Cheers, brother.
I didn't get mine in. I normally do like an espresso before the stream, so sometimes I'll go on a rant.
Hey,
full-time coffee crackhead.
I got a recommendation for all you coffee addicts.
Let's do it.
Look up CrockettCoffee.com, as in Davy Crockett. Check that out.
In-house.
I am not a coffee guy. I'm actually allergic, but I heard this coffee is really, really good.
I hated it for 13 years of my marriage. 2 years ago, my wife, who's also my best friend and my dealer, turned me on, and I've been in trouble ever since, guys. But hey, you guys pray for me. I'm gonna be okay.
That's right, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I want to send a shout out to Buster from Coffee Time in Boardroom, if he's watching.
All right. Right on. Shout out, Buster.
Okay.
I sent him a link. He might show up. Go ahead, Sean.
I was late to the chat only because to the panel because I was watching Chip do a live stream on Twitter and he was reviewing the interview with the vice president and Fox News, and that was very interesting. I don't know if you want to talk about that later, but
I do. Gosh. That was a beatdown session. I loved it. I mean, we could talk about it right now because I'm like super excited about where this is going. I mean, at least we got what we wanted. We wanted the unlock. We wanted the SEC. We wanted Congress. We wanted the whole government involved to recognize this asset space. And I think we really got it this year. We got Congress looking at it and putting a magnifying glass on it right now. We got rogue agencies like the SEC going haywire and getting busted for it and at least admitting some guilt. We got all these things lining up. So, I mean, that on top of it, we got somebody that actually fought for our community, won, boldly said it on TV so greatly like he did. I mean, I was blown away. I'll just say it like that. He blew me away.
Yeah,
Way to
Deaton did his thing. He did his thing. He definitely kicked her ass. Assets.
Yeah.
Assets.
Oh,
That's right.
yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Assets.
No,
What do you
for
think,
sure.
Nina?
Oh yeah, I like the fact that he mentioned XRP. I mean, that's my favorite part, of course. So
That's funny. I can't.
no.
So much more.
The interesting part about it is that we're here every day, all day. We live and breathe. If you're here, what we understand as the new financial system and an opportunity to move forward in our lives. Some of us, all of us, are in different places in our lives and in different time periods of where we're at. And when we got into this basic marketplace, is what it is, and to be here and to understand where it's moving, and we're only 20% of the voting population, and the movement that's moving forward and where we're going, the future, and it's to be like I mean, we're warriors in this kind of thing, all of us, and the people that are actually instituting it, the companies and developers, and what's coming is going to be, it's going to be something we kind of understand, but moving forward, it's going to offer us so much freedom and opportunity, and it's happening in other countries, and they're stifling it here. And I just want everyone to know, I believe we're all in the right place, and just be strong, no matter where you're at and when you came in, and what, just take profits, make some money.
Great word, brother. I like that. Great word.
Yeah, I like that, K-Hud. Well said. Yeah, there's some few things brewing here, guys. We have this RLUSD. I don't remember the date. Anybody know when it's going live? Do we have a date yet? Anybody know?
No.
I don't
Okay,
know.
so there was a at Ripple Swell this week. There was a thought process that the Ripple people were doing their thing. They want to launch RLUSD, and there was the regulator that was supposed to approve it was on stage with Stu Alderati, the counsel for Ripple. They were on stage together not tonight. I'm assuming it was last night. So everybody's speculating that that the launch of the program is going to be imminent. So we'll see what happens.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, guys, this is this is monumental if we get $5 trillion in this RLUSD stablecoin.
Oh, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be huge. Hey, I heard that.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I want to shout out to a couple people while you're talking. Angus Scrim and always Big Bro 10. I seen you coming in. I didn't mean to not shout you out. Appreciate you guys being here. Go ahead.
Shout out, Big Bro.
Oh, you guys waiting for me? Oh no, I was gonna say I saw something that Kamala Harris posted that she's gonna give all African Americans a 90% coupon to Popeyes over the next 4 years.
I did hear that she did say that she was going to give $35,000 worth of crypto away.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm taking that damn coupon. I ain't gonna lie. She ain't gonna get my vote, but I'm taking the damn coupon. Y'all pray for me.
Pray for
Y'all
me.
crazy.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to Junior, Big Marv.
Hey,
Big Marv in the house.
The funny part about that joke is that if I went to the local Popeyes by my house, I would get there and I would say, "Hey, I want to get a spicy chicken sandwich." They're like, "Oh, we're out of chicken sandwiches." And I would say, "Okay, I'll get a 3-piece." Well, we're out of that too. I'm like, "How the hell are you a restaurant, fast food and you ain't got the shit that you. Excuse me. You ain't got the stuff that you supposed to be selling.
But you know what it is, DJ Jazzy, XRP. You know why I say that is because that statement and that joke is as ignorant as her comments.
Exactly.
As her comments about legalizing marijuana to have black men. That pissed me off so bad. The loans and this and that, because I'm thinking to myself,
Right.
look, I came from the hood, welfare and projects and everything you can think of, and then some. And I didn't need, all we ever wanted in this country. Not just, this is not black. This is, when I lived in the hood, it wasn't just black people. It was all people, white people, Asian people.
Yes.
When I went to the Salvation Army to get clothes, it was all people. When we stood in the welfare line, it was all people. So
poor people ain't. Poor is not prejudiced.
Bro, poor is not prejudiced. It has no skin, doesn't turn, so my whole thing is just when I heard that, it just pisses me off because it's like I saw the other day she went on this it's like a hip hop show. It's called the Breakfast Club with Charlemagne. And it's like she's trying to do everything she can. And it almost feels like, I understand when Barack was there, I told you this the other day, we were very bias, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. As African American men, we were very biased because it was monumental to see someone of color and honestly a minority become a president, and so we all jumped on the bandwagon. But then fool us once, okay, shame on you fool us again, and then that's our fault. And so all I'm saying is that I have nothing against Kamala. I like I said, I would invite her to barbecues. I would invite them Barack if they want to go, shoot some pool or watch an NFL game. But at the end of the day, not everybody. And this is not about Barack, just a statement. He's a very smart, brilliant guy, by the way. But at the end of the day, not everyone's in position to run a country. I'm very good at what I do. I'm very good at making money. I'm very good at this and that. I've been very, very successful in crypto. I've had businesses. I've done all this stuff. But you let me run the country, I'm giving every Crypto for Life member $100 million stimulus check. Damn it, that's what I'm doing. So,
no. But listen, Jay, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Well, make me president.
Here's why I say this is because, first of all, I don't smoke weed.
No,
so I
did back in the day when I was a kid, but when I when I became a professional, hell no, right?
No, I heard your story, and I agree with you. Yeah. But my point is that 20 days out from an election, you want to placate to one group,
right?
Literally, that wouldn't pass the civil rights test in the federal court. So why are you saying? And I got to say this real quick. This is my original point: is that when she goes on Charlemagne the God's podcast or whatever, Breakfast Club. Hillary did it too, and when she did it and said she had hot sauce in her bag,
oh my god!
I was like, you are the dumbest
damn thing.
Hey, hot sauce. Take a minute, guys.
You can't buy my vote. For weed or for a loan. I mean, if you gave me coffee, I would probably vote for it. She gave me a lifetime of coffee.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we had to motivate you now.
Yeah, pray for me. But the point I'm trying to say is that, anyways, guys, I'm going to let y'all talk, damn it.
Hey, AJ, Big Watch Dude said, F that chicken sandwich. He wants another stimulus check so we can put it back in the crypto.
Hey, what do you guys? I think it's coming.
Yeah.
We got Japan doing it. We got China doing it. We got probably Japan next doing it.
Yeah.
We got some basis point cuts coming. We talking a little bit about that. You think we get a stimulus check by 26 maybe? I mean, look, the bull market cycle. Look, we have till 2030, right? Realistically, we could have a whole period in between.
I'll take the check, but the check is a reflection of a financial slave mindset. That's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. I'm not saying I won't cash a damn check because I can go get me some more coffee. But the point I'm trying to make is that it's a slave-driven mindset. They create the problem and they offer a solution, a very small solution. Because even when they did those bailouts, they gave people $1,200. You know how many millions of dollars some of those companies got? Millions and millions of dollars these politicians got. So it's just a big old joke. It really is.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Go ahead.
Yeah. If I can interject, when you look at leaders and that offer solutions, and you look at leaders that offer you gifts of servitude is basically what it is. I'm going to give you this, and you vote for me, and now you're under this.
That's right.
You get this, whatever penance or whatever you want to call it, and now you're subjected to that because it's almost like a crack dealer.
Yep. I would know.
And aside from politics, let's go back to crypto and the monetary system, the M2 monetary supply, and what's coming to what we're invested in. And that's what we really need to focus on, because unfortunately, Donald Trump offers answers. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make America great again. This person's offering you, and I hate politics, man. Right. But I'm going to give you this, and vote for me, and you'll be happy.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, it's just a joke. But the monetary supply is being expanded globally, and crypto is going to expand. And yes, vote for who you vote for and who you think is going to be the right person to represent who you are, and not just give you something to get you through the day. Yeah,
I agree.
What is Barack Obama talking about that got the black man so pissed off, Jay?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I just think what happened. This is what I believe happened. Joe Biden was getting destroyed. Joe Biden had no chance, and they forced Joe out, and they brought Kamala in. But by that time, people realized that Kamala wasn't going to change anything. She has no voice. She even openly admitted it in it was like I don't remember what news station it was, but she says her voice has been muffled. And so if your voice has been muffled as vice president and you're already there, what do you think your voice is going to be when you're president? You're just a puppet. And so people realize that she's just a puppet. The big money is why we have all these issues. The big money is why we have lawsuits against Ripple. So what happened is Obama's, in my opinion, now I don't know this for a fact, but what I'm thinking is Obama goes up and goes, "Hey, Kamala, hey, I got the black vote, right? Now if you lean on the black vote, do me a favor and mute yourself, brother. Mute yourself.
I got him.
And so I believe Obama calls her up and says, "Look, you're in trouble unless you lean on the black people, specifically black men." And so now they got this whole campaign that's going on. And so the reason that black people are pissed off because we don't want to be dictated anything, especially with the fact that many people, I believe, were already on the fence, right? Because at the end of the day, guys, we can see through bull crap. All of us can. Everybody else on this panel can see through, I'm sure, BS. And so, but when you go out there and you start dictating and saying that we have to and we should, people start digging and they start looking and start paying closer. I think he did more damage by making that statement that he ever did good for her. I think if he had not said that and she had not tried this, she would have been the race might be a little bit closer. But right now she's got Black America pissed off big time. Thank you.
Right.
You guys, let me intercept real quick. Just a few people that have came in. Shout out to Dalian, Jose, Fishing with Camo.
Remy in the house.
Janet Lopez. That's my mother-in-law.
Janet.
I appreciate you showing up. James, always appreciate the family.
Stockton, California.
Uncle Buster's in the house. I just want to know how we attracting all the sexiest people on planet Earth. EARF. Good Lord.
What up, Buster? What's up, Remy? We hear you, buddy.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Doing well.
Good to see you all. Good to see you, Jay. See you, K.
Remy's traveling.
What's up, Buster?
Hello.
I'm sorry.
Uncle Buster.
What's up, Remy? Remy in the house.
What's up,
Remy?
How you doing?
Hey, Hud.
John.
DJ Jazzy. Nina Blossom.
Nina's
Crypto
there.
Navigator. Diamond Hands.
Yeah.
Peace.
Have I told you lately that I love you?
So, Nina, you were saying something, and I think you got cut off. We do apologize.
It's fine, y'all. I'm used to it. But I was just giving a shout out to the stragglers in. You know what I mean? Hey, we gotta look. Jay, every day on his show, he doesn't miss a person. So I love that. You know
I like the hairbreadths. Yes, I like the hairbreadths. Those tight.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I was like. I need to add some type of something. So.
I would put some hairbreadths in mine, but I cut all my hair off.
Right.
I'm a pigtail girl.
There you go.
Nice. So, guys, what do you think? What do you think about some diversification? We were talking a little bit about that backstage. Since we were talking about it, you want to go since you were just going, Nina? You were mentioning something about
Okay. All right. Oh, I wanted
and
Diamond
Rain
to go
here.
first. I wanted Diamond Hands to go first.
Okay. Okay.
Guys, I have
Go
a
ahead,
question for you
Diamond
guys.
Hands.
Shoot.
Yeah, why do you think? I mean, look, we know that they had 60 days to file the actual appeal. They waited till what 5 or 6 days. You think they're pulling the okey doke and they're going to do this like at 11:59 or something? I mean, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know how that works, man. How can you do that after hours, California time?
I mean, if they did it, then it would be on the. I see a lot of people saying SEC appeal to be dismissed, but I think they got to 11:59. I don't know what time zone that would be, if that's New York Eastern Standard Time. I'm not really. Or where's the SEC headquarters? Is that New York? Or is that LA? Yeah, New
I
York.
think that's New York.
It is LA. No,
No.
SEC and is it LA? It's right or no?
But if
So
but if they did file, we would see it because it's public information. No one sees it yet. I just looked at Eleanor Terrett and a bunch of other people saying what's going on. So it's coming from everywhere. Everybody's trying to figure out what kind of game they're playing. So
yeah, we're all ignorant.
Isn't it a?
According
I
to
should
them.
have. I should
So
have
what are
looked
the
up the
options?
timeline.
If they file, what happens?
well, it just carries on to what we assumed, and now what we're hoping for is that Trump being elected or a new SEC head chair comes in, because here's what it is, guys. I'll just kind of spell it out. Obviously, if Trump gets elected, Gary is gone. So then also if there's a new head chairman that comes in, Gary is gone. Now, with that being the case, no one wants the dark cloud hanging over their head. So no one's coming in and saying, okay, let me just take on all the crap that this guy has been doing. So I think that could, even if there is some kind of filing today, I think that could very well get this whole thing dismissed, because a new chairman would have the power to just say, you know what, this is over. And I think that's probably like the case. I don't think we'll see this until 2026 or anything like that.
What happens if they don't file today?
Oh, then it's done. I mean, I think they got. Yeah, it's done. It's a done deal. They got 14 days. The court will have 14 days to actually announce it, but it's a done deal after today. That's it. They don't have past today. Now, I will say this. Can you guys do me a huge favor? All you guys that are here, send me a picture of yourself, because a lot of times I do thumbnails, because right now I'm streaming this on my YouTube channel, my Crypto for Life YouTube, and on my X account, but I don't have you guys as pictures to put you in the thumbnail. So a lot of times I've been leaving people out. But if you guys want to be in the thumbnail, please send me a picture on either Telegram or on X. I appreciate it.
Cool. Shout out to Rain here.
Yeah, Rain. Good to see you, buddy. And we got a few new people on here. Archer 8, welcome in. Happy days, good to see you, man. I missed you earlier on.
Happy.
D-Alien, good to see you, buddy. Bullish Choices, welcome in.
I'm doing mine on direct.
Thank you, brother.
And anybody else? Bo Rabbit, I just missed you too. Jetpack, I seen you earlier. Shout out to you, buddy. And somebody else is trying to join here. Hang on just a second.
Jay, I'll send you my little avatar.
Appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you.
I'll add you back there, buddy. So, shout out to Jonathan.
If y'all don't got nothing to talk about, I can always sing. Good Lord.
Go ahead.
Oh shit, no.
Have I told you that I love you?
No.
Hey, I'm getting really bullish on a few projects. And Nina had something she wanted to share, and I know Diamond Hands did. And I'm really bullish on SHKK, guys, for those that aren't part of the Crypto for Life family or haven't been on the stream ever, or just seen this video for the first time. As a disclaimer, this is not financial advice. Everything we share on this is just our perspective. It's a group of collective minds coming together every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to share our love and passion for crypto, where it's going, and the adoption that we see coming. Don't take any of this as financial advice. Do not invest anything without doing your own research. Okay, that being said, SHKK is project that James and Mike O started. And James, if you want to share a little bit about that, and Nina, I would like for you to share something that you were mentioning to me, and Diamond Hands. And I will mention, I've been really bullish on XLM lately. You know, you guys, we
Oh,
did get a
big
little option on XLM this week
Yep.
too. I think a lot of people are sleeping on that. I've been stacking just as much XLM as I have XRP lately. So that being said, talk to me a little bit about SHKK, James. Why did you wait so long to start it? What was the hesitation?
Well,
My
that's a
question.
great question, brother. And the hesitation was the same reason I hesitated to start a YouTube channel, because I know who I am. And I understand my heart, but sometimes you can do something just like you, Alan, and we put our heart and souls into what we do, and not everyone sees the value in that. And the greatest thing about crypto is anybody can do it, and the worst thing about crypto is anybody can do it. And so I tend to pick and choose who I do business with. I tend to pick and choose who I get in conversations with. So I really fought starting a YouTube channel 23 months ago. And then when we did Shikaka Coin, me and Michael have been doing some crazy things. We do business together. We have other things outside. We invest in movies. We'll go, have a night on the town and live it up and do all these things. We're best friends for 30 years. So we got together, and I kept saying Shikaka because I didn't want to piss anyone off by talking bad about a coin. I didn't want to do that. And so I kept saying Shikaka this and Shikaka that. And Michael said, why don't we turn it into a meme that's for us, by us, for the community? And I fought him on that for months. For months, I didn't want to do it. And the reason being is because just the way people are, everyone wants something immediately. Most people don't understand what it is to work for something, or I shouldn't say work for something, but be patient. And so once he convinced me and we decided to go ahead and move forward, I said, look, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it organically. We self-funded everything. We didn't ask for any money. And I wanted to make sure I put a strong community behind it, which is a Shikaka Coin ambassador team, which you're part of as well, Alan. And we got a firefighter for 26 years. We got a pastor. We've got a government official. We have a highway patrolman. We've got influencers. We got business people. We got investors, real estate guys. So we got a bunch of great people. And so the whole concept is for us, by us. We'll vote on everything we do in regards to whether we want to utilize certain things. We're going to have like an ambassador fund. We can invest in movies. We can help homeless. We can give away to charities. And so just whatever we want to do is for us, by us. And with that being said, you can go to shikakacoin.com. You can also find us at shikakacoin on X. And I want to admit something personally before I give up the mic here, and that is I am full of Shikaka. Okay, that's it.
I got me some.
Yeah, pray for me.
Yep. You need to make a Chicago coffee.
Oh no, I'd be in trouble. I'd be in trouble.
Hey, they got the badass Jetty coffee. The boys on the chain did their own coffee. I guess they're doing pretty well with it.
I'm a businessman. I'm just thinking.
Right? That K-Hud's a smart businessman. He's got some good ideas. I know 68J's got a very good background in business as well, and his best friend Mike O. So I really appreciate you sharing that, because a lot of people don't know that's new to this community. So
absolutely,
that we have people that have made it in life and are just here to share their love and passion and their knowledge, what they've obtained in these years that we've been waiting for this asset class to come to fruition. So,
and by the way, Aaron, let me say this too, if you don't mind.
Sorry, K-Hud. Go
Alan,
next.
if you don't mind, we're being written. Chicago Quinn is being written into the movie that's being done by director Ryan Lamar, that's starring Chris Sadu and many others. That film will be filmed this year. Hopefully, they've postponed it a couple times. It'll be released next year in Regal theaters and on streaming platforms as well. So I'm really, really excited about what that means for our community. And Mike O right now is currently working on a couple exchanges. It's a lot of work, but we're working on them.
What is the movie about?
We can't. We unfortunately there's NDAs in place, so we're not allowed to say the name or the content in the fear of people will try to take and steal the idea and shoot it before the actual director gets a chance. So that's just like a movie contract we had to sign by a movie attorney and stuff like that. But we are the biggest investors, and Mike O and I will also be part of a cameo, so we'll both be featured in the movie as well. So
I wish you the best.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Brett, I see your comment. Here it was tomorrow, and the deadline was today. We may not get an announcement till tomorrow, but it's at least exciting, to say the least. We're probably gonna get some crap from the SEC more than likely, but you never know. The market's heating up. There is some movement in the market. Who knows if this is just a stall tactic before this case. Generally, it's the dollar pulling back is causing the market to, go sideways. And it has been, and the market's been pumping. So it is a little strange. We did get 40 basis points or 25 basis points, almost 50 total. So there's some weak sentiment in the market right now. They're predicting that the next federal meeting is going to be a little hawkish. If it does, it's going to have a little sideways action. But this little catalyst from today's moment, if everything pushing forward and that new money that's just moved in could be a really good jumpstart for BTC to start going in its parabolic run, and then alts following after really quickly.
Alan, I heard the B of A was CEO or something like that was talking about they're actually thinking there's going to be two more. It's going to go down to like 3 basis points or something total by the end of the year.
Yeah,
so there's so much contradictive news. It's like who knows what is going on. I mean, ultimately, it's everything's being set in place, and it's all going to happen when they decide it happens. That's the way I see it.
I have a question, Alan. I have a question for everybody here.
Go ahead.
Do you guys think this is an attempt? When I think, we're all pretty smart here. You know how they waited the last minute, and I'm sure K-HUD probably has something to say about this as well. You notice how they waited to the last minute to file the appeal when they had 60 days, right?
Yep.
And what that caused was a lot of panic, and a lot of people who are looking to get into crypto, specifically XRP, they probably went back and said, oh, hell no. If you think about the fact that they're waiting to this last minute appeal, it causes emotions. It causes panic.
Yes.
It shakes people out. Sometimes I wonder that, you hear about Gary Gensler's brother and his huge crypto position in not only digital assets, but specifically XRP. You almost wonder, man, if they're trying to shake people out by continuously doing things like this.
It has to be.
Yeah.
I do. I agree.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, we all know markets are moved by emotion.
Yep.
And honestly, I kind of want to speak. This is a small platform, and I'd like to everyone comes in. We're all at our own spot. We all have our own little areas and where I would say little, big, no disrespect to anybody, but I've been in since 2018. I've watched my money go up, go down.
Mm-hmm.
It's going back up again. And some people are coming in and some people, Nina touched on diversification and getting into different things. See, when I look at all this stuff, I look at it business wise, and there's taxable events, and people need to understand all this stuff. Not to be scaring anybody, but understand when you move money, if it's a profit or a loss, it's a taxable event. And my point is, whoever you are and wherever you're at, and 68J touched on this too. Don't compare yourself to anybody else either.
That's right.
But understand where you're at, and you're in a good place. And this this circles back to don't be scared, don't be emotional.
That's right.
Because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to kick you out of this market. They don't want you here. They want to sell it to you later.
That's right.
And it's hard. And everyone's circumstance is different, and somebody might say, "I need the money now," and it's really hard to explain to every individual because we're all in a different spot in what we're doing. But understand, you're still in a good place, and if you can get invested in what's going to be part of a new financial system, understand what you're invested in, and be, as secure as you can and take some profits.
Yeah.
You know
what I love what you just said.
I like to keep it simple.
I love what you just said.
Nice.
There's no money in people getting it cheap. When you think about Bitcoin slipped through the cracks. A lot of people had an opportunity to buy it cheap, right?
Yeah.
But the big money people are making money because obviously they're able to do it, sell it through ETFs and things like that. Well, nobody makes money if everybody gobbles up XRP at a cheap price. if they can go back and sell it to you at $100 or $500, now they're making some money. And so I love that point. That's definitely amazing. And also be well diversified, guys. That's one thing I can tell you guys. I invest in a lot of different things lately, obviously because of my addiction, coffee, but also I invest in Pepto Bismol because I believe a lot of people are going to get sick when they miss the XRP train. That's all. Y'all pray for me.
Yeah.
Buster, Uncle Buster.
Uncle Buster.
What up,
Uncle
Buster.
Buster.
How y'all doing?
What's up, Buster?
Welcome, brother.
What's up, my dog?
Chilling, man. How you been?
How you been, man?
I'm pretty good, bro.
Yeah, y'all gotta have your boy back on the show so I can hang with my brothers.
Man, you come on anytime, bro.
Come on now. We family. We are family. Let me
Really?
stop.
Hey.
So how you feeling, Buster? Think we're gonna get the go ahead.
No. I feel like they're gonna do one more goalpost, man. Like now they got everyone, they got till 11:59 tomorrow. It's like, nah, bro. They're not gonna pull it, bro. They're not gonna pull it, man.
Wait, you're saying you don't think they're gonna fall?
I think they're gonna fall.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I think it's just like, but I do think they're separating. They're letting people jump off ship. Because I think, like people are like, oh, is it all planned out or is it not all? I think it's all planned out. And
I think so too.
A bully's a bully.
Let's say the date is November 18th. They're going to let people jump off the ship. But when you do miss it, you're done. You're not coming back.
No, I don't know if it was on your show or I heard on somebody's show. It wasn't my show, but it was either you guys, Uncle Buster, it was somebody, Good Morning Crypto, one of those guys where they were talking about abs, or one of you guys were talking about there's a point where you won't even be able to buy them, where they're going to implement some type of, I can't remember what it was, but they actually said what it was, where people won't be able to access XRP anymore. And that part is crazy. So if they can shake you out, you can't get back in. That's crazy.
If it was like, I think ESDR too. Something. If it was an ESDR, you couldn't buy it. But we'll see. When it does move, bro, they're out, and they're just slow playing everybody the fuck out of here.
Right.
What up, Buster?
What up, man? How you doing?
You're doing good. To James, so what you were saying, the thing about, I think what you're talking about is the price will increase so much that there's a significant amount of people that will say, hey, you know what? It's too expensive. I'm only going to be able to buy a couple drops, whatever. And then it'll be like the BIS or the World Bank or whatever will do something to say, you know what? We kind of need this. So you can't just buy it on the exchanges, and we're going to snap it all up.
But you know what it is too, Buster, and I want you to comment on this. We keep forgetting, like everyone keeps talking about where Bitcoin is at. You know how much, what kind of cojones you had to have to hold Bitcoin from $1 till now. So the fact of the matter is that there's so many people watch Bitcoin. XRP years ago. I mean, years ago was $3 and something cents. So that was the all-time high. You know how long people waiting? So when they see $5, they're out. They're gone.
Out,
I'm not taking another 6-7 years of this BS. So that's why I say, and that's why I've heard you guys say, I don't think people are going to make it long term. Straight up.
No, the people that make it are like the people in the chats, bro. Like you go to all these chats, it's the same people. It's SoFlo, Marvin Davis, right? It's the same group in all the chats. I don't care how big the channels are. Right. There's only like 10, 20, right? And those are the dudes that do the hard ass, the research and understand what they actually have.
Well, the thing is that people are going to sell, and I'm going to just speak 100 at $5. And here's a problem with that. My heart goes out to them because I can't blame people, especially when you don't have a lot. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. I understand, because you got to understand that might be $1 million for someone. That might be $500,000 or $600,000. I mean, hell, some people don't even got $500 in the bank. So that's going to be so huge. But the problem is when it hits $100, oh my God, there's going to be people like, there's a story. I don't know. And I'm going to share this quick story. I don't know if you guys ever heard a story of the guy who started, what is that? What's the women underwear? What is it called?
Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's Secret. You guys ever hear that story? How that guy
Mhm.
sold the company for $500 million. It was a magazine company, Victoria's Secret. He sold the company and then ended up committing suicide when it became a $5 billion company because he didn't realize what he had done. So I'm not. All I'm saying is this, and I'm just saying like there's going to be huge regret. Now, hopefully not to that extent, but there's going to be huge regret. And I don't blame people, man, who have to sell. I mean, people got to do what they got to do. And like somebody said here, I think it was K-HUD, don't compare yourself to anyone else because if you get out and $500 changes your life, God bless you.
Right?
Yeah, he probably sold it before Giselle was hired.
Well, and
Funny.
and hey, let's go back and like look about. I mean, a lot of us hold more than XRP. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
and maybe we don't. I'm not saying it for that, but if you do, we're still going to have a speculative bull run. We're not utility yet. So when it moves up, take your profits and know what you hold.
Mhm.
Yeah, but don't you think like if it's all planned out, they're going to catch all the people that play? Like right now, everything is based on spec, right? So you don't think they're going to run the spec into utility and catch the traders? Like once.
I'm saying know what you hold. I'm not saying sell your XRP.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my point. Know what you hold. Take some money. Take some profits. If you have to sell your XRP, sell what you need to. But know what you hold, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I know what I hold.
Well, I think the thing too is if you do have to cash out, don't cash out and go buy a damn Bentley when you live in an apartment complex. The point is,
Jesus Christ.
Right.
the point is
Exactly.
Yeah, common sense, man.
this is not financial advice, but if you pull money out, then try to be patient because if you feel like maybe maybe someone's giving you some type of whatever you see the markets, or maybe there's something that you feel is going to go to the downside, just hold on because you might be able to reinsert that and have a bigger position you ever had before. So hopefully people, but again, everyone's situation is different. I mean, I got friends and family that have sold their bags. I heard Maya today was on, she was on Dipito. And she said her and Chris kept trying to get funding. I know because I was trying to help them with some of this, get them connected with certain outlets for their what they're doing with XRP Unleashed. And she said right now, just like an hour ago on the show, she said, unfortunately, we had to sell some of our XRP to fund this thing. So I mean, sometimes sometimes you're in a position where you just don't have a choice.
Yeah.
I think it'll work out though. Like if they get when does it go live? Unleashed?
They start selling tickets tomorrow. So Chris DM'd me tonight. They're going to start selling tickets tomorrow. And then in November is all the showings from New York to everywhere. So that's when we're actually flying out and we will be there in LA, my wife and I, with Coach JV and many others, Chris and Maya in Los Angeles. But I think different people are going to different places. I think
honestly, they deserve for like them to get a big ass showing.
Yeah,
and get more XRP than they ever have for all the effort they put in before blast off.
You know what they did with the Buster? Because when they went to some of these movie places, she said just a minute ago, she said the reason they sold the XRP is because these movie companies wanted half. They wanted 50% of all revenue.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Keep talking, guys. I'm going to give a couple wrenches away real quick.
Is anybody going to?
People have earned some wrenches tonight, so I'm going to give some away.
Is anybody going to go to come to Atlanta for the Atlanta showing?
I believe Echo. There's some people that I heard that said they're going to be in Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, so you'll see some influencers out there and some different people.
Yeah,
I'm not sure who, but yeah.
What's going on out there?
DAI said he was going there. No, at Atlanta they're doing a showing, a premiere of the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The documentary, and so DAI is going to be there. I think Brad Kahns is going to be somewhere closer to the Maryland, DC, Virginia area, the DMV. So
yeah, if you guys don't mind, I'll actually read off. They're going to be November 12th, Scottsdale, Arizona, November 13th, Houston, Texas, November 14th, Atlanta, Georgia, November 15th, Washington, D.C., November 16th, New York City, New York, the 17th, Boston, Massachusetts, and November 19th, Los Angeles, California. Tickets going to sell tomorrow.
It's going to be an interesting time the next 2 months. Interesting times.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
So Uncle Buster, while you here, I didn't get your opinion, and maybe I didn't get anybody's opinion. Your thoughts on Kamala, Alana, with all her words about legalizing marijuana, so we have a better opportunity as Black people.
That's just crazy, bro. Like,
Oh my
honestly,
God,
like,
wow.
God.
I think back to Trump, Hillary, man. If you go back to those days,
Yeah.
this is why, like, you know, people say people aren't waking up, but there's really no clout right now. Like, Trump, Hillary was crazy. Facebook was off the hook.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when my family like split up, bro. Like liberals, you had to pick a side. There was no hanging on. But when you look at that versus now, it's not the same, bro. It's crickets in the street for it to be like 20 days out. Like, what are we, 2.5 weeks out for election, 3 weeks out?
Yeah.
And it just tells me that
the desperation is crazy.
It's almost like a false buildup. Like,
the
other side doesn't really exist, bro. It's
yeah,
like,
Buster. I was saying
people
the
are
same
waking
thing to,
up, man.
James earlier.
Yeah, she's getting desperate, man. Next thing you know, she's gonna come out with an African dashiki and be like, you know, something. I'm like, dude, what? I mean, I'm like, look, man, I support my people, but you got to stop it. You got to, you got to stop it. Yeah, you got to stop it.
I could come in with zero experience, and I could debate better than Kamala Harris.
Oh, dude,
like, these people are. It's just horrid, man. And even like yesterday, like Deaton. I mean, Deaton just lynched.
Oh man, he
lynched.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah,
hey guys, I heard a very, very excellent analysis of this. Is that a lot of people, if you pay attention to politics over a certain amount of time, I don't want to put labels, but let's just say conservative people. They know their arguments and they know the opposing side's arguments. But liberals know their arguments but don't know the conservative arguments. So it's hard to debate.
Yeah.
Because they've never heard them before. Go ahead.
But you know what kind of man you got to be. Look, I'm 6'8". I'm a tough dude from Brooklyn. I don't try to fake the funk. But to hear that man say that he was raped for 2 years and all the stuff he said and be that humble and poor, I emotionally almost lost it.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, man. I said, dude, I love that dude. I love that dude. You got to be so special to be that to have that type of humility in front of millions. What?
Yeah.
Oh my
God. And then she didn't address it. She never addressed the question, bro.
Did you see that? Did you see that post that I put on X where the guy said that the reason she didn't because her husband was on the list on some kind of Epstein list. Her ex-husband. I posted on my X. I was like,
that's
whoa,
crazy.
Kamala has become very good at circumventing. I tell you.
Well, look at it's all by design. If you think about it, at the end of the day, I don't care what race you are, you're going to respect another man or woman of another race if they're respectful to you. And as a man, you're going to respect a woman and their decisions if you're respectful to whatever circumstance it is in regards to, childbirth. And they're trying to divide us, and it's by design. If you really think about it, it's really insidious. It's horrible. And I mean, if you really look, I break things down simply and look at it simple, and it's just, it's really not. It's not for the benefit of us as a people, as a country, and unfortunately, it's what we have. But to try to navigate, sorry, no offense to Navigator, to try to navigate that and divide us, it's really, if you're an intelligent person, you can see through it.
I just saw what Crypto Tank posted. I knew there was a damn catch. I hope that's not right, but he said, I've seen reports that the SEC has until tomorrow to file the Form C. Apparently, the appeal was submitted on 10/3, but not acknowledged by the court until 10/4. Ain't that about nothing?
Yeah, that I mean, we knew that they were filing the appeal. It's just they had to make their reasoning for why they're appealing, and the judge still has to approve whatever crap they come up with. I mean, that's why it's like, why are they going to continue to be able to kick the can down the road? The reason has to be good enough for that judge to say, yes, you have merit, you have legal reason to move forward. This is why I can't see. I mean, they're going to
'Cause
come up with something, obviously, probably, because
But now
that's
the,
I don't.
how this
now the
works
fact
with
that they got till
government.
tomorrow, that sucks. Damn it, that sucks.
All the world is a stage.
Yeah.
All about the money.
Bullshit.
It's building up the emotion. Like
Yeah.
it's just building up more emotion.
Yeah,
and
for
then
sure.
Pretty much.
They're gonna file.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be fucking belligerent here. I'm fucking numb.
Oh,
I'm numb to it all. You know.
XRP
Yeah.
cult member just confirmed that it was the release date was on October 4th, so they have till tomorrow. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
So if you are in this chat here, and we are talking XRP and primarily that right now, we do own several other coins. James did talk about SHKK. I did talk a little bit about XLM. Got some HBAR, got some VeChain. Been really bullish on that lately. I think that's going to do very well. And I have a few other assets. Nina, you mentioned one. I didn't want to forget about you. And Diamond Hands, I know you were talking about something. I didn't want to skip you guys. And Sean, appreciate you coming on tonight. Sean, you didn't get to share much. I want to definitely hear from you tonight if you got anything you want to share with the community. And shout out to the chat, guys.
Yeah.
Most of you are moderators. I gave out some wrenches today for those of you that are on my channel. I appreciate you so much. You guys show up every week. For those that have gotten some value out of this channel and here moving forward to help me, there is a QR code up at the top of the screen there. If you feel like you got something from this community, please share. It helps me in an amazing way, helps me pay some bills. It is a little tight right now. I did have hurricane damage, and dealing with some stuff around here. So any help, I would appreciate it. That being said, moving forward,
please send a coffee.
And a coffee would be appreciated. Yes. This panel here, you're going to have some very like-minded individuals that show up here every week. Some of these have YouTube channels like 68J. His link will be in the description of this channel by the end of the night. Nina Blossom may want to share her Twitter handle, and Sean does. And Uncle Buster, of course, has his channel. Uncle Buster does Coffee Time. He has his boardroom, and we have Coffee Time and boardroom for Buster's channel. So don't feel like you can't click on a link and jump on his channel and learn some knowledge as well. And Diamond Hands has got some great knowledge he's going to be sharing tonight. K-Hud is a great member of the community, brings lots of value. He's a very smart dude. Doesn't share a lot about his Twitter, but that's okay. He just brings great value every time he comes on. And Sean always has got something to share. So appreciate everybody on the panel tonight as well.
Is Buster still around?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yep. Okay, so Buster, I gotta give you a shout out real quick.
And you, Marvin, too, buddy.
So when Bags does his thing on Sunday mornings for you guys, it's afternoon for me. So when you do extra bullish hour and then coffee time, I gotta give you guys a shout out because I work on Sundays doing what I do, and you guys rock me out the whole day I'm working.
Nice, bro. Yeah,
I mean, the whole day. And I told this to 68J is that, he comes on every day, but if I'm working and I got the pressure washer going and all that, I can't hear that well because of my setup. And so I can't, listen in as intently as I want to. So I watch the replays. But coffee time, dude, on a Sunday, I will listen to coffee time before I listen to, talk radio about, my Atlanta Falcons plan.
Nice, brother. Appreciate you, man.
So I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate 6-8. And I'm
absolutely,
I'm glad to be a part of Alan's channel. And so yeah, you guys are great. And
you gotta get those earbuds going, man.
No, I do.
Those earbuds in, man.
When I get well, my earbuds aren't that good. But the other part about it is I want to tell you guys this is that, and this is something that 6-8 would probably resonate with, is that some days you wake up, you're just not feeling that great because you got shit going on in your life. Excuse me, you got stuff going on in your life. And I listen to all my crypto guys, and it's like okay. So for 6-8, it's the caffeine. For me, it's the podcast. It's the stream.
There you go. That's right. That's right.
So blessings, and I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Marvin Davis, Jay Henry, with their situation going on with their family. I really appreciate it, and you guys don't know how much, because with that whole concept of there's light at the end of the tunnel. That light is there and it's bright as hell, and that gets me through a lot of times when I'm just not feeling 100%. But thank you
Yeah,
guys.
appreciate you, brother.
You know what? I want to.
Go ahead,
Nina.
Nina.
Okay. I want to touch on not feeling 100%. There was one day, and I was telling Marvin about this. I was just having a horrible day. And then I got on in the chat in 68J show, and I was like happy than a mother. You know what I mean? it made my mood, man. So thank you, Jay.
You're welcome, sis. Thank you.
For real, because it helps. I'm like opening up myself to you guys right now. Like, I had a bad day, y'all.
Yeah, I love you guys, and I'm sure Uncle Buster feels the same way. I love and appreciate you guys. And we all have bad days. I mean, my nephew came down, and I had this whole thought process of what I was going to do, and I rented limos, and I did this and that. But the poor guy who's dying from cancer, throwing up and was weak and couldn't do certain things. And, life is hard. I had a sister that just went through some stuff. I had family members that have been, having issues, suicide, whatever it is. So everyone goes through something. A lot of times, just so you guys understand, we're all human, regardless of our levels in life or success or not success, whatever it is. And I have hard days too. I had days that, hey, man, I was like, man, I don't even know if I want to go on today. But the feeling is reciprocated, and a lot of times, just like you guys say, hey, I need that, I feel like I got to still do what I need to do, because there's people out there, and the comments is what energizes me to go ahead and keep going on. So I appreciate you guys. Well, thank you guys for that.
Yeah,
appreciate you, James. You always got great content. Every time I watch a stream, man, you always put your heart into everything you do. You don't hold nothing back. You just share. You just kind of go what's on your heart. You just, you get me laughing, which is great. I need that from time to time. And, you see so many people be so serious on the streams, and they got great content, but I don't ever get to laugh. So it's nice and refreshing to watch some streams. Unfortunately, I'm working a crazy time now, and I don't even get to watch the stream. So I feel like I'm missing so much lately. Like during the day, you guys are streaming. I don't even get to watch you sometimes. I can't even join or anything. So I kind of miss that, but I'll catch you whenever I can. And Buster, I've been missing some coffee times and stuff like that. It's unfortunately just getting too busy in life, but soon, guys, brother. Hopefully some of us, my plan is just to cash out a little bit. Not much. I'm only cashing out year by year, just enough to get me by for a year, just to free up my day to day. Because, when you're less stressed, you make better decisions, in my opinion, and you can ask for more help to make those better decisions and formulate a better plan, how to utilize your time, which is money. And I want to have more time with my family. So,
yeah.
They're setting that up. They're going to file tomorrow at like 11:58 p.m. And they're going to do one last crush. But the shit's still going to lift off, right? And I'm ready to leave some people on the curb, bro.
Hey, man.
I'm tired of the haters. The haters out of the chat. You drop a $10 XRP, the haters are gone. Or they're going to be like, oh, I bought a bag last week. They're going to be lying and shit just to hang around. Like, you didn't buy shit, bro. You've been talking shit for like 2 years about V chain and all this shit. It's just crazy.
If you guys don't mind, I want to bring up one of the coolest statements I've heard in a long time. I mean, one of the coolest bars I've heard in a long time, and that was yesterday when Warren I felt like she was stuck. And she kept saying, but you accepted money from crypto people. And she said it like 5 or 6 times. And he turned around and said, you know what? Since you mentioned it, yes, I fought pro bono. He went through the whole thing. And by the way, because of what I did, that's why Kamala got some free XRP. By the way, and when he said that, and thank you, Madam. But I said,
you're welcome.
Dude, I rewind that like 5 or 6. I said, that's got to be the coolest thing I ever heard, because she kept chirping like a little parrot, the same thing over and over. And when he addressed it, he killed her. I said, oh, my God.
Do you think?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, that was a big thing. Like, oh, what do you think about Kamala getting XRP? Yeah. Do you think Ripple's like that almost looked planned out? Because like what Deaton did yesterday is he separated himself from Trump.
Right.
right? And even I think Connector was on the show, and in the private chat, Connector said he's actually not a Trumpster, but he said that before he separated himself, right? I was like, oh fuck. So Connector knows. I didn't know that about Deaton, right?
Okay.
But by him separating himself from Trump, and then the Kamala thing was like a Kobe layup. It was Kobe.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? Like they walked into that.
Bro,
right?
the way that he did that, I don't mean to cut you off, but the way he did that reminded me of Eminem and 8 Mile. He's like, yeah, I was poor. I was on welfare. I am this and that. Yes, I did this and that. I mean, it's like he said everything. I don't like Trump. Matter of fact, you guys all suck. I was like, damn, did you just pull Eminem?
She was shooting with a Nerf gun,
Bro,
he was blasting her with a saw. I mean, literally just coming at her with a saw. She was sitting there, a little pop. Go ahead, John.
Real quick. I got a little inside baseball, and this is interesting. So you guys know Rob Cunningham, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So Rob lives Cunningham. He lives in Atlanta, a little east of me, and we had got his number. We had a couple phone conversations, and when I spoke to him, this was about like March, April, and I said, "Hey, is there any way we can get Deaton to, do an interview with like a Joe Rogan or whatever, and anything? And can we do something? How can I help, facilitate to get him, get Deaton to, interface with Trump?" And he said, "There's a problem. Deaton cannot stand Trump. And that's been a problem for a long time. So everything you guys are talking about is primarily predicated on the fact that Deaton and Trump just don't get along for whatever reason, probably mainly on Deaton's side, whatever, because Deaton has met DAI, who lives in Georgia, and there's a couple degrees of separation that could make things happen. But yeah, Deaton and Trump is not a thing, which may help him, and I hope it does. But yeah, that was a thing. And Rob Cunningham went to Swell. He hobnobbed with Brad and Chris and Larson, and took pictures with a whole bunch of people. So that's where that stems from. Sorry, didn't mean to break things up.
No. I don't know why when you said, I don't know if anybody ever watched that movie 6 Degrees of Separation. Man, that's crazy. You even said that.
Oh, I did. It was
cool.
Yeah. No, but that's so true, because between Deaton and Trump is literally less than 6 degrees, but there's just no connection.
It's almost too good to be true. Like, it's so well thought out, bro. It's like, does Deaton really not like Trump, or was he just handpicked a while ago?
No, I believe Deaton is honest, and when you deal with a bunch of liars and people that are not honest about where they stand and what they believe in, they can't stick true to their story, and they're going to try to do whatever they can to, like Eminem, like he said, 60J, they're going to come at you with whatever they can. When you give them everything that you have, man, to like go out and be that brutally honest about who you are, and three girls that he has, and I mean, the guy is just beautiful. I mean, that's a leader. I can't.
Well, he's just super honest, and what it is that sometimes people can't handle the truth. So when he said, I got raped, and what about the rape victim? She just went away from that question. When he said, I don't like Trump, all of you guys are suckers, it's almost like she stopped the whole Trump thing. And I mean, it was an Eminem moment. It was dope.
Yeah, he said, I'm not partisan.
Yeah.
I'm not partisan. I'm here for the people. Yeah. Yeah, military.
I think
that's a leader.
I think his hang up is a part of the past of Donald Trump. There were some business deals that were made that were, not so kosher back in the day, towards some of his bankruptcies and things like that. So contractors didn't get paid. It was more or less a story that was orchestrated around a lot of the, let's just say, organized construction. I'll just kind of say it like that. So people that were in organized construction in New York City, because that's how it worked back in the day back then, gave him a lot of headache and a lot of pain and made it look like he didn't pay people. So, this is something that I think since the beginning, ever since the JFK days, that he got a lot of FUD. He got a lot of people hating on him because he probably made some moves. He did make some moves way back in the day. If you really look at some history of, where this has all come to now light in the end of the tunnel here. He's been, I think, in a long-term plan, but is it completely for our good, or is there some sinister things in his plan? Who knows? We don't know for sure, because he's not I would say 100% sold out man for, one religion or the other, or, he's not a solid professing Christian man, or he says he's not, so there's a lot of things that are still in the uppity up here with Trump and where he's going to go. I think he's going to do a good job if he gets in.
I think people I think people are just too hung up on all the. I mean, there's not one person on this planet, or not one, that is perfect. Not one. And what it comes down to is not about everything that's wrong with you. Is, can you run this country the right way at the end of the day? And if Kamala could do that, if I could see and if I could believe that, trust me, I wouldn't do it for any skin reasons, but I would do it for the right reasons. And I just don't see it.
Right. And Marvin says, look at what John Deaton did before crypto as a lawyer.
Yeah.
And the race card, I mean, that just shows her stupidity. That just shows the level of ignorance that she really has. When they push that is an instant discreditation for me when they do that, because that's what they want to do, that for the low IQ people that do not realize that they're being manipulated. When you are of a high of intelligence, and you have spent the time to understand what's going on in the world and where people are manipulated here and manipulated here, you have to know thy enemy, it says. You realize, you see the tactics that they're using here.
Well, here's the
we're
thing,
not fooled.
Poor, and I'll say this very kindly, poor doesn't mean you have a low IQ. That's the problem. Some of the smartest people I know were in the hood. Some of the smartest people I know are straight broke. I mean, brilliant and broke. And so at the end of the day, they tried to play a card that has now dropped her percentages down. She was actually doing better before the statement. That's what's so crazy. She tried to play a card that's actually hurting her. And if you just go to X, which is, the place you can find out everything, and just look at what African American people, how they're reacting to this. This is not what they hope for. I promise. And I'm not talking about just men, women, everybody is pissed off. I mean, to the point where, it's just crazy. So I think she hurt herself more than helped herself in that situation.
But even the black card, gay card, all that shit's about played out, bro.
Yeah, that's played out.
Yeah.
Now, I think that's where, like, the whole Diddy thing to me is like they're warming up the black community, right? Yeah. There's no outcry. But if this Diddy thing happened 5 years ago, it'd be like, oh, why are you taking a black man down? Like, you know what I'm saying? But right now, the shit is gone because people are waking up and people are just tired. So to me, once a Diddy, because the Diddy thing could open up a whole can of shit. Oh man. Right? I'm still not convinced we're gonna have an election, to be honest. Like, all it takes is let this go up to Epstein. Let a list come out.
The issue is that he's trying to cut a deal buster. He's talking about dropping names, and that is crazy. I mean, that could ruin a whole lot of people's careers, lives, all kinds of stuff.
But I guarantee you it won't be political. Any politicians won't come out.
That's right.
Well, look at all the Epstein stuff.
It will.
Nobody's been prosecuted since all that information came out. Nobody.
They said there's New York politicians that got their house raided the same day as Diddy, right? So we just don't know that. But It was one of his bodyguards said that. Like,
well, I think politicians, Buster, who don't matter. But if you think about it, the fact that Sam Bankman-Fried right now is in prison behind many felonies, and the only one that they left out was who got paid. So they will protect the big names of who got paid, and we still don't know who that is to this day. But yet they're telling us if Caroline Ellison, whatever her name is, they said that she has to pay back $11 billion. What? How the hell did she get $11 billion? That's what I'm saying. Like, how much money was robbed and stolen? How much money did these politicians get? And they dropped that part of the case. I'm like, what? How corrupted are you guys that you don't want to give us the names to people's whose money got stolen? That's crazy. That's just crazy. So at that point, I say, you know what? I don't trust or believe in this system at all. Because they'll do what they have to do to protect their own.
And they gave Caroline 2 years. So how much of that 2 years do you think she's really going to serve? Probably 3 months.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The way I see it, I look at it like in a macro scale, and they see most of the people, us people, as useless idiots, and it's a power struggle, and crypto is making things diversified and not centralized to where there won't be a control mechanism from certain power people, and they're fighting it. And that's a movement that we're kind of part of, and it's going to come. It'll come with some consequences. It'll come with some benefits, but it's really a dissolution of centralized power, and they're fighting it to tooth and nail.
And you know what's so crazy? Kind of going back what Crypto Navigator said, they really must think black people are stupid. I mean, think about what she said. Almost like everyone's sitting around going, "Oh man, give us some weed. We're dumb over. Just give us some weed." I mean, the way what she's doing almost reflects the fact that she really believes that African American, and she said black men. You know, which makes me think they thought to themselves that black men like weed. Black men, you know, if you give them some money, they ain't got to pay back. We'll get that vote. I mean, it's almost. It's so different. It's hella insulting because you're telling me your perception of a black man is weed and free money. What?
Yep.
But
like, what?
Honestly, like
That's
the playbook she's trying to use.
That's right, dude.
It's already worked for 50 years, though. To be honest, right?
That's right.
Because when you go into like, honestly, like what they say,
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Who packed JFK? Lyndon Johnson? They say Lyndon Johnson created the whole welfare system for the blacks to give black people free shit, right? And the average old school Democrat thinks Democrats are helping black people by giving them free things, and you're even actually handcuffing. Yeah. But it's the same playbook. She's trying to hang on to the playbook too late. Like,
but that's the point, though. I mean, again, a guy who I got one in my bag right now who carries a food stamp all my life to remind me where I came from. It wasn't just black people on welfare. All people
were
on welfare. All people were on food stamp. All people smoke weed. All people this and that. All people. It's like what she said is so freaking disgraceful to our race because you're almost making it sound like we're the only. I mean,
you know what's helping you guys?
That's that. She might as well just use the N. She might as well just use the N word. I'm gonna give all N words. I mean, because that's literally what you're saying. It's all black. I mean, what? Like, what? How it was just so. For me, I was so angry on so many levels as a black man that was on welfare, from a black man that came up in a bad situation, on some of the, that part right there really kills me. It really kills me that she said that, and it came from Obama. That to me, they lost whatever respect I probably had or could have had. That was horrific. That was horrific.
Hi, Jeanette.
Well, be grateful to TikTok and the shorts and YouTube that it's traveling so fast, and people are noticing it very quickly. Because back then, it would have taken forever, or you never hear her say that.
Well, it hurts. Americans are pissed. Americans are upset. But I think the black community is devastated. That is, to be in that position, it is devastating. It's almost like when you say you can't understand how I feel. You can't understand how I feel about that comment.
Well, I've seen a bunch of shorts, man, where the black guys are pissed off.
Oh, dude,
I've never seen stuff like that,
dude. And I'm not talking about just like what you see, doctor. You got from people on the street in the hood to high end government officials who are saying stuff, and it's like they really, if anything lost this election, it's that. And if she still gets elected, oh, this system is rigged. Like I don't know what.
It's crazy.
It's rigged.
Puff pass.
And how many black dudes went down because of weed? And now they're trying to promote weed. They done locked up like millions of blacks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Hypocrite.
Oh yeah.
Hey, release my
It's a
cousin
cash
Pookie.
cow.
You know what I'm saying?
Release my cousin Pookie.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell? You know what I mean?
Hey guys, we're gonna go about another 5 or 10 minutes. I gotta end it, Mike. Unfortunately, I gotta work tomorrow. About that amount of time. I might go 15 roughly. Try to end it about an hour and a half. Also, we got one more person showing up. I'm gonna add here. We got Tails up in the house here in a minute. What up, Tails?
Tails.
Yo, what up? What up? What up?
Tails.
What's
In the
up,
house.
Tails?
Going, pal?
Welcome in, Tails.
How y'all feeling, bro?
Good, my man. How you doing?
Man, just getting off work, man. I've been lurking in the background listening to y'all, man.
And can I bring up the elephant in the room? Because look, man, I look. I'm black and Puerto Rican. My wife is Mexican and Filipino. My kids got white man. Look, we're confused as a family. I'm just saying. But the point I'm trying, y'all pray for us. The point I'm trying to make is and I'm just kidding. But the point I'm trying to make is you're saying all this black. Your vice president ain't black and your husband ain't black, and it's not about racism. But God dang it! I mean, come on, lady, what you doing? And you showing up. She spent the last 60 days on every black show in America. What? Dude, it's so obvious. It's so obvious that she's ridiculously stupid. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Nobody likes to be lied to.
Oh my God, dude.
No.
Or manipulated.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm definitely done with all the pandering and stuff that Kamala's doing, from going to these different states and changing her accent to everything else, man. It is just out of hand, bro.
Oh my God.
It is out of hand. And black folks and even regular folks, man, they're starting to realize it and see it, and I think it's just making it harder for her. So
I ain't never seen who just said that. Who just said that? Was that Jazzy? Tails just said that.
Yeah,
Tails.
yeah.
I had never seen Kamala in the last 4 years move her neck. Now she always going, and y'all. I'm like,
wow,
what?
she's wrong for that.
Now you moving your neck like this for the vote?
Wow.
Yeah, she tripping.
For the vote.
She tripping. Hey,
She moved her neck before, but in other ways.
Man,
I'd say though, like, I think like the last 4 or 5 years, we've had one thing after the other so fast that it's just forcing more people to wake up. You're like, come on, man. Like, you go through the vaccine and then it's another event. And they're doing it so quick to where people are just like, had enough, man. It's crazy.
Hopefully there's not too many other idiots out there that don't really follow or just want to get what they're hearing on the television and don't really have insight and research, because we're a small group here. You're not. I know, honestly, there are a lot of people that are waking up, and that's a beautiful thing.
Right.
But I don't know. There's still a lot of people out there that are just ready to take whatever the government's going to give them, because they're just not where we're at in regards to understanding in life.
Right. And
but yeah, I hope the best for us, and I don't know, man. So it's a short period of time before we get a decision on one way or another where it goes.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree. Tails, how you feeling about this announcement? What are you thinking? You think
what announcement are you talking about?
The SEC's got to make their decision tonight. What do you think it's going to be?
Whether to appeal or not? I thought they were already appealing.
Well, it's till tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Well,
they got to do like this. Yeah. The C
honestly,
forms.
man, I think if they do, it'll be a bad look on them. It's also a bad look for Kamala Harris, and considering that's their people that they put in, and she's already having issues with voters and all that. So to do something like that, I think it'll be a bad look on them. Honestly, man, I don't know, man.
Right on. Yeah, it's. I'm saying unfortunately, they're going to probably try to push this a little further. Just I mean, any way they can push this can down the road. Seems like they've been doing it. I see a similar pattern following. I'm praying it's not the case. I really do. One way or the other, I'm still optimistic on the future where these assets are going. But Buster, you were going to get raised or something.
Yes.
I'm just like, the goalpost is set for tomorrow at midnight. I'm off all goalposts, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't buying in this shit. I'm assuming they're gonna file this because I've done chased enough goalposts, but no matter what happens, I think in the short term, this shit is about to fire out of here. Whether they file tomorrow or not, we got a few more months before the year's over, but something's gonna happen, man. And I think everyone's getting set up, bro, because they done slow played XRP so long to where you just have to be patient, man. And people be like, oh, you're just a maxi and you're fucking emotional. How in the fuck am I emotional when XRP ain't done shit, bro? That's like the complete opposite of emotional, man. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to leave. I said it earlier, but I'm ready to leave some motherfuckers on the sidewalk, on the boat dock, whatever you want to call it, man. Let's go.
Shit, I'm changing my phone number soon. Shit,
I think
y'all gonna get one text message from me, and that's about it.
I think everyone needs to stop focusing on whether or not the SEC has any common sense. They don't have any common sense. They've lied in court. They've done so many things that are unethical that I think what we need to do is focus on November. The elections is going to dictate everything, because even if the SEC appeals, they do all the stuff. Yeah, we could wait till 2026, but everything changes in November. If Trump wins, everything is totally. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what Gary's doing. All that doesn't matter if he is in charge. And trust me, there's a lot of people who are going to hold him accountable to the things that he says, like, I'm going to fire Gary, I'm going to do this and that, I'm going to do it. He's going to be held to the highest accountability, because I think there's a lot of people saying, okay, we're with you on that. And so it's bigger than just crypto, but I think November is what I'm focused on right now is election.
And also,
I think even if they appeal, Trump coming in will, change that from happening anyway. Because, he's going to get rid of Gary Gensler, and then whoever else comes in, I'm sure they're just going to want to, just stop doing all that shit. So I think even if they appeal, it doesn't really matter. I think when the next administration comes in, I think they, wipe the slate clean and move forward.
So so basically, you're saying you're so tired of this crypto control, right? Okay.
You already know, banks say let money go.
Tells. I always thought, like, outside of the SEC, I always thought Congress can come in, and because Congress could override SEC. Like, SEC ain't shit, right?
Right.
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to take. I think they come in and, because there's already bipartisan support in Congress and stuff for crypto. So I think they come in and they're like, forget what Gary's doing. We're going to move forward, and we're going to put some regulations out. I think stablecoin regulation comes first, and then everything else follows from that. But I think it takes some.
That's how they're going to do in Tether. Like, Congress can come in and leave Tether out, and SEC is going to be irrelevant.
Well, I think
Tether's, it's all going to happen at once. Tether's going to be out of here. USDC is going to move in, RLUSD, and that's what I see.
I think the answer that everyone is waiting to hear, and what the question is why is this person who shouldn't have all the power he has, or the SEC that has all this, making all these moves that shouldn't have that power, how are they getting away with it? And I think when you look at
I got the answer for that.
When you look at Democrats, I think the issue is that they all follow suit. They all do what everyone else is doing, and everyone's scared to do things out of pocket. So right now, that's why big money, the JP Morgans, all the big money, the Rothschilds, the big money is controlling everything. The reason that I think these two attempts on Trump's life and the fact that they don't want him in office is because he doesn't give a damn and of following the masses, and he goes against the grain. So I think at the end of the day, the reason that Trump needs to win is because what happens, he starts hiring people that aren't biased to what the Democratic Party want or biased to everybody else in the SEC. So he hires someone who comes in and says, especially if you got someone who's pro crypto. If you bring somebody in, they're going to be like, you look, I don't want this dark cloud that Gary Gensler's put on the SEC. And Trump's whole thing is, let's make not only America great again, let's make the SEC great again. And because at one point it was revered as the agency that protected the people and businesses. So I think when Operation, we had Operation Choke Point 2.0. When Trump comes in with Operation Cleanup and Operation Make America Great Again, all this changes. Everything changes, and that's what I'm betting on.
Yep. Amen. Yeah, guys, we're gonna end in about 6 minutes. I want to go around the table here. Last final thoughts here. Diamond Hands, you had something you got. Would like for you to go ahead and share.
Okay. Well, I just in finance, there's a saying. I don't remember it correctly, but I think that in finance, there's nothing left to chance. So I'm thinking that they're ironing out all the details. They need more time. This is a big change that's going to happen into the financial system, the new financial system, and I just think that they're not ready. They're buying more time, and that's what I feel. That's why we're getting all these delays.
You're right. What? Go ahead. Sean, I want you to go. You haven't really talked a lot much. I want you to go, and Nina, I want you to go next. And K-Hud, if you want to lead us out, we got about 5 minutes left. I got to end right at about an hour and a half. Unfortunately, I got to work tomorrow, and so does everybody else in the family. So we're carpooling tomorrow. So guys, go ahead, Nina, or Jazzy Sean.
Sean, you can go. Sean? Okay, well, I'll go. All right. First of all, I want to say congratulations to the new wrenches out there.
Amen.
I'll save what I had to say about some coins for next Wednesday. But for Marvin, I always told Marvin, I said, I don't want to get on here without you, Marv. You got it, but I'm a big girl now. Look at me.
There you go. Congratulations.
But hey Tails. But anyway, Buster, everyone on the channel.
Great job.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you, Navigator, for having us.
Always a pleasure. We appreciate you coming on. Sean, you got something you want to share? All right, I think he's probably just doing something in the background.
I know.
Well, guys, we got just a couple minutes left. Anybody else got anything else they want to share with the rest of the community tonight? Guys, before you leave, please smash a like. Share this with anybody in the community that you think get some value out of these shows. I really, really have just put this out here for everybody to be a voice as well. Come on here every week on Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. Share your gifts with the community. Please just share this, and don't be shy if you want to come on the stream. It happens.
I'm sorry, Alan.
Go ahead. No, you're good, Sean. Go ahead.
You I'm at my parents' house, so I was, dealing with that. What was the question you asked me so I can answer?
No, I mean, we were all sharing some stuff right before the last minute before we end the stream. Was there anything else that you wanted to share? You had some stuff that you were talking about tonight, and you didn't get a whole lot to share in.
No, I appreciate it, and that's my fault because I'm at my parents' house tonight, so a little distracted, helping them out. I just wanted to say that, like I was saying earlier, I appreciate all you guys being here. I appreciate the everybody being positive.
Here, Island Ghost.
And being in a situation. And there's something I wanted to talk about to 6-8. He brought up a point earlier that I wanted to mention, and that is one of the biggest motivating things that I've understood in my life for the last, 10, 20 years is that when you meet a guy or a woman that is doing way better than you, let's call it financially, and it's motivating, but because it's like, okay, they did good, they know what they're doing, I can do the same thing. But the other motivating piece of that, and I think 6A, he kind of touched on it, but didn't address it directly, is that when you are in a position where you're not doing that great, you're not a multimillionaire, you're not a multi-thousandaire, but you hire a guy that's doing way less than you and you can help that guy out, then that's a big deal. And so that's why I look at the motivation that I get from you guys in these streams, in these crypto talks, talking about politics, talking about life in general, whatever it is. And that's a big deal for me. And that's one of the most motivating things that I've ever witnessed being in the crypto community since 2018, dealing with a guy that exposed me to crypto. And he's the guy that installed my AT&T internet. That guy.
Nice.
So thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely, my man.
Shout out to the chat. Oh, Apex. What up?
Apex Island Ghosts in the house. Right at the
What's
last
up? Apex
few
Island.
minutes.
What's up?
What up?
I was
Go real quick if you want something to share real quick.
I got a lot to share, but we'll do it again next Wednesday. I just want to say, hey, my algorithm Tails, I missed you, man. Been watching some fire videos. Been dropping. Good to see you, my friend.
Appreciate it, man. So,
Apex, what's up, buddy? Got something you want to share?
I love you all. We're gonna make it.
That's right. That's right. Much love, brother.
We're gonna make it, man.
Yes, sir.
Big
a
hug,
shout out
buddy.
To XRP Chevy 954 Rain. Those dudes never waver. I think we just need to be thankful. Yeah, Rain here. We need to be thankful we received the message. You acted on the message. Whether it's black pill, red pill, keep your vibes up. Yeah. I don't do the doom and gloom shit. I think we just need to elevate the consciousness of the collective. And if everyone does their part, especially if you get elevated and you rank up with XRP and you have more influence, do not go dead and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You actually have the power to speak to more people than you ever would. You have the money. Like, use money to motivate people to raise their consciousness, bro. Now everyone will listen to you. You went through 7 years. No one fucking wants to hear you about XRP, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
But then you drop $1,000 XRP, people will be listening to everything out of your mouth. Use your mouth to raise the collective consciousness.
Look, guys. Before I get out of here, I normally don't give financial advice. And with everything that I am, this comes from the heart. I want everybody to do yourselves a huge favor and invest in anything dealing with upset stomachs, like anything like that, because there's going to be a lot of sick people that miss the boat.
Yes, there will.
Yeah.
Oh man, I got to get some weed from Camilla.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, that'll be the stimulus check that you get. You get the $750 check. Oh, wait, hold on. We'll just give you
that'll help my stomach.
Weed. No, you don't get the $750 check. You just get some weed.
I'm gonna do a Sean.
They could print that stuff too.
real quick. One shout out.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Carmen Carmichael.
What up, Carmen?
My brother. Yo, real quick. Yo, appreciate you having me on, Crypto Navigator, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Everybody on the panel who does a show every week, keep giving that knowledge to people, man, because they need it. We doing more than just, talking about crypto. We're trying to help people, and that's what it's really all about. Shout out to the chat, everybody who hung out with us for the whole show, and for the people that's gonna watch after. Shout out 6AJ. And Chicago Coin, make sure you get your shit right.
Much love.
And Nina Blossom, stop dreaming about me, bro. So that's about it.
I hate you.
Oh Lord.
Oh, hell no. I can't believe you said that.
Hey, we love the fun, we love the energy, we love the hilarious comments we had tonight, guys. Thanks for keeping it exciting and just always a pleasure having everybody on this panel. You guys have been just a solid rock. The Blue Crew, most of you moderators in this chat right now, you guys have helped me for so many years stay focused and keep it together. Even though I've probably fell apart a few times, I caught a few of you. Yeah, just
It's
thank
all good,
everybody for being here. Thank you, 6'8", for coming on. I really appreciate you, man. Tails, I've been busy, Bo. I haven't really called you, man. I know you've been busy too, man. We have to connect a little bit more, man. Nina,
Right on.
thank you for coming on again tonight. Diamond Hands, K Hud, Uncle Buster, I really appreciate you too, buddy.
Yeah.
I know you're
Hey
busy.
man,
You got,
I didn't have my
you got
kids
your
tonight,
family.
man. I had to hop on, bro.
That's good.
Awesome, dude.
So-
Yeah,
Apex.
Thanks
Apex.
for having us on, brother. Much love, Crypto Navigator. I'm always happy to support you, man. I know I don't make it all the time, but you're definitely one hell of a guy, and I'm gonna keep doing that, guys. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys, and you guys all do me a favor and pray for my coffee addiction. God bless.
Yes,
Oh,
we
Yes,
Lord.
sir.
And hey,
Thank you,
subscribe to
6'8".
68J's channel. Those that are in the chat right now, or maybe listen to stream afterwards. Look for the links in the description. I didn't get to put them in there before the stream, guys. I was hectic all day. I'm glad I got to even just do the stream tonight. It was very close. But anyway, guys, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream right now. Got to do some things tomorrow. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next one.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
And
thank you,
Crypto
6'8".
Thank you,
Tails,
brother.
I'm gonna mess you up,
Much love.
boo. I'm gonna mess
Crypto
you up.
Navigator out.
Thanks, guys. Thank Blossom. Thank
See you
Island.
guys.
Thank Tails.
Later.
Hang out in the background, James.
Thank Buster.
Respect to everyone and their opinions and understanding.
K
All right,
Hud.
guys. All right,
Thanks,
peace.
K Hud.
Much love. Peace.
Peace.
It's over.
Oh my god!
That's funny.
I hate you for that.
I mean, I could have said what the dream was, but I just kept it real light. You know?
Tail said, "Quit
I
dreaming
didn't
about
end the
me."
stream.
I'm
Hang
like,
on.
damn.
I ended myself instead of stream.
Yeah.
Guys, that was great.
You're still alive.
That was
I was about to
bloopers.
say we're still live.
We're ending now, guys. Have a good
Oh.
night.
Peace out.
Oh yeah, yeah.